We are not going to construct. Is that escaping? Or it is intelligence? That you work hard and give it to me, we enjoy. This is intelligence. This is not escaping. That is going on. The capitalists, they are engaging these rascals, asses, in the factory and he is enjoying life. That is intelligence. That is not escaping. Oh, it is so nice, I am dancing. Oh, it is very nice. So he also fell down. And as soon as he fell down, he got on his head and got out. So that is intelligence. They let these rascals work hard and make a nice park for us, and we shall take advantage of it. This is intelligence. And it is called Ajagar Vritti. Ajagar Vritti, Ajagar means the big snake is called Ajagar. So these mouse, they make hole and want to live there, and the comfortable living. In the meantime, the Ajagar comes, he eats that mouse and leaves comfortable. Our is Ajagar Vritti. You work for the whole to live comfortably, but we take possession of the house and live comfortably. Some of the boys, to escape from the draftman's call, they join this Hare Krishna movement. So what is the comfort there? They join instead of going to. So when studied, that there is no meat, there is no liquor, there is no smoking, there is no gambling. So he said it is more difficult. Still they come. It is more difficult than to go and fight. So how it is wonderful. Actually, for the Kurmi, it is a very difficult job. Even Lord Jetland, he said, oh, it is impossible to do this. Actually, it is impossible. And that is the adoration of Professor Judah. So these drug addicted boys, how they have become Krishna conscious. That is his wonderful thing. Thing is that people are working so hard day and night for this temporary years. Less than that, laboring, they can go back to her, back to God. Little labor, but they do not know. Krishna says, Janti deva prata devan pitrim janti pitri prataha vitejya janti madhyajina vijanti ma. Just to get a nice car, a nice wife, and a few children were working so hard, bhutejya. And the same labor, madhyajina vijanti ma. If he divorces for Krishna consciousness, he goes back to him. Are you unhappy? What do you think? No. Just see the foolish people. They are working so hard for nothing. Everything will be finished after this death. And he'll become a cat or dog or a tree. You see? जीव जागो गोरा छांगो बोल. And busy foolish is the last class. At the present, that busy foolish.
They're worse than lazy foolish.
Huh?
That's worse than lazy foolish.
Okay. Lazy foolish is foolish, but he is lazy. He will not do so harm. But the busy foolish, he will simply create harm. At the present, the population is busy foolish. So we are creating lazy intelligence. An intelligent man must be lazy, otherwise how he can act intelligent? Sober. All right, let me consider. You cannot hope that intelligent man will give his decision immediately.
He can be called lazy, but that's not tama guna.
That is sobriety. Modern tendency is to create busy foolish. The communist, the busy foolish. So our process is very simple, that we dedicate our life to the service of Vaishnava, and according to his direction, Savanam Kirtanam, hearing and chanting of Vishnu, Krishna, and refrain from the sinful activities, then life is successful. It is not very difficult. We do not require to be very learned scholar or very rich man or to take birth in a very high family. We do not require all these things. If we are endowed with all these blessings, Janmai Sajja Sutta Sri means birth in high family or great nation, to be very opulent, rich, and very highly educated or very beautiful. These things are very good, material positions. But if we have got them, it is all right. Even if we have not got, there is no impediment. Krishna Bhakti is without any check by any material condition. Anyone can execute this devotional service provided he wants to do it. And especially when one is endowed with other blessings, it is just like good scent in gold. Gold is appreciated by everyone, it is valuable, but there is no good flavor. Similarly, Janmansajja to you American boys and girls, you are born of a very big nation, that is very good. You are all educated, you are beautiful, and Janasutta see four things. These things are just like gold. But if you add Krishna consciousness along with these qualifications, then gold with flavor.
Raja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Raja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhar Shivasi Raja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Shri Krishna
Divine Grace, this is Royal Kennedy from NBC Television.
How do you do?
Yeah. She'd like to ask you some questions.
Well, I would like to know, why are you visiting Chicago?
Just now I have seen one article in the Times, 4-5 pages article, crime, and what is it?
Why and how to solve it.
Why and how to solve
It's
it.
the cover story of Time.
So if you are serious, you can take our method and suggestion, then you can stop this crime.
You have a way to stop
Oh,
the
yeah,
crime.
yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more how do you do it?
That we have to suggest the social, political, educational, cultural, everything has to be changed. So if you come, we can give you in details how it can be done.
Can you tell me how you feel about this welcome that you got?
Yes, of course, by God's grace, wherever I go, they welcome me like that.
Are you used to anything a little bit more serene?
Serene, of course, our whole propaganda is serene. Yes, we are distributing God consciousness. It is the most serene movement. People have to learn it very nicely.
Thank you.
My message is to stop the crimes of your country. This is my sum and substance. You have read the article in the Times, crime and how to stop it. So if you take my advice, that can be stopped. Opportunity to propagate
Yes.
crimes and how to stop
Why and how to
why and how. That is the answer in Krishna consciousness movement. Actually, condition of the world. Simply full of criminals, that's all. And our is papi tapi jato chilo hari name uddharilo. This is our. Crime means papi, sinful. And this is the only remedy for reclaiming the sinful. Simply by law, if you want to suppress them, it will not be successful. Deliver them. Then you also, I mean to say, come along with them. Not that these criminals only should be delivered and you will go on continue criminal activity, slaughterhouse and killing the child in the home. You are criminal yourself, the whole state. The reception was very nice.
Oh, yes.
So we are going to the temple. Shastra says, papi tapi jato chilo harinama. Simply by this chanting, all these things can be stopped. There is no doubt about it. They are spending so much money uselessly going to the moon planet and this planet and stopping crime. The same amount may be spent on distribution. Thank you very much for your kind reception. The press reporter, they were asking me that we make distinction between man, woman, and black, white. We make distinction not in that way. We say that so long you are on the material platform, artificially, however you may try to keep everyone on the equal level, it will be failure. Just like the United Nations is trying to be united nationally, internationally, for the last more than 30 years, but they have not been able to do so. In the Bhagavad Gita, there is one verse, Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Govi Hastini Sunite cha Sapake cha Pandita Samadarshi. Pandit means spiritually advanced. A person who is spiritually advanced, he sees on equal level a very learned man, Vidya Vinay Sampanne, Brahman, the first class man, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Gopi, an animal like cow, Hasti, animal like elephant, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmani, Gopi, Hasti. Sunit means dog, Sapak means dog eater, Chandal. All of them, they see equal. So what is that saying? If I invite one learned scholar and if I ask him, please sit down with the dog, will he be pleased? He'll feel insulted. But I see that within the dog there is spirit soul, and within the learned scholar there is spirit soul. Pandita Samadarshana means from different platform. On the material platform, if I say, oh, you may be a learned scholar, and you may think the dog is dog, but I see you are all equal. So it will be insult. So the fact is that we cannot disturb the equality, different position materially. At the same time, we have to understand what is the position spiritual. That is one. If we make distinction between man and woman, black and white, then how in our temple we are enjoying together? Because we are equal on the spiritual platform. We do not say that you are woman, you cannot become my disciple, or you are black, therefore you cannot become my disciple. No. We welcome everyone. So they may not misunderstand, just you can issue one statement that we say that if you want to see everyone equally, treat everyone equally, then you have to come to the spiritual platform, Krishna consciousness. Materially, it is not possible. So, in the Bhagavad Gita, I will find different statement by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In one place, he says that Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmani Gavyas. In another place, Krishna says, Strishu Dustashu Brasneya Varna Sankara Vibhavati. Strishu Dustashu. When woman becomes polluted, then there is unwanted population. So, if in one place it is stated, the Pandita Samadarshana, man and woman, is equal, or Pandit or learned, dog and Brahmin. In another place it says, Strishu Dustashu Varsneya. So, the fact is that in order to make progress towards the end of spiritual realization, that we must make distinction, but the aim should be one. If you artificially do not make distinction, that will not stay. Just like in your country, the black and white, they have got equal rights. But why they fight sometimes? Racial fight? Because it is on the material platform. So our point is that you come to the spiritual platform, then this equality will be possible. If you keep yourself on the material platform, then artificially you may say we are equal, but at last we shall fight. This is our proposition. Therefore we request everyone that you come to the spiritual platform, then everything will be very nice. There will be no distinction, because Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. When one was spiritually realized, then he becomes happy. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Na suchati, na kankati. There is no more lamentation, there is no more hankering. It's like one man is trying to become another man's position. There is hankering. So in spiritual platform, there is no hankering, because he understands that spiritually we are one. So how that spiritually oneness can be made possible, that is Krishna consciousness movement. We are trying to solve all problems by this one stroke, Krishna consciousness. Practically you can see here, while you are chanting, dancing, the boy is dancing, the father is dancing, the black is dancing, the white is dancing, the young is dancing, the old is dancing. You can see practically. The woman is dancing, a man is dancing. So dancing everyone. They are not artificially dancing like dogs, but by spiritual ecstasy. That is the dancing platform. They are not dancing here for some monetary purpose. No, it is automatic. Automatic. Realizing God, in relationship with God. Even it is not realized. It is realized, but even if you say that they are not realized, but they are feeling ecstasy that we are all servant of Krishna. That is what. So, despite artificial distinction, just like a man's body and a female's body, woman's body, the bodily structure is different. How you can say they are equal? No. When you see the external structure of the body of man and woman, there is difference. But despite this difference, when the man and woman think in connection with Krishna, they are equal. That is what. Our proposition is that artificially you do not try to make equality. That will failure. It is already failure. Now how we can, just like I have seen in London, woman police. So woman police, so I was joking with her. If I capture your hand and snatch you, what you will do? You are policeman. You will cry simply. So what is the use of your becoming policeman? Policeman requires bodily strength. If there is some hooligan, you can give him one slap or catch him. But what the woman will do? So we say that be practical. Artificial equality will not endure. We are equal undoubtedly, because we are all spirit soul. Na jayate namriyate va kadachit. Dehi nasmin jatha dehe kaumara jovanam jara tatha dehantara. Asmin dehe, within this body there is the spirit soul. That we have to understand first of all.
And then if we cultivate on that platform of spirit soul, then we shall feel equal and there will be no disturbance. Everyone will be peaceful. That is what we are stressing, that point. That artificially, if you say that we are all equal, it will not act. But spiritually, when you understand equality, that will continue. And that will bring peace and happiness all over the human society. I'm especially obliged to the American boys and girls who are helping me so much in spreading this Krishna consciousness movement in the Western country. I was ordered by my spiritual master to preach this Krishna consciousness in the Western country. So in 1965, I first came in New York. Then in 1966, this society was regularly registered in New York, and from 1967, this movement is regularly going on in America, Europe, Canada, and out of Pacific Ocean, Australia, and throughout the whole world. So, I will inform you a little about this movement, Krishna consciousness. Krishna, this word, means all attract. Krishna is attractive to every living entity. Not only human beings, even the animals, birds, bees, trees, flowers, fruit, water. That is the picture of love. You see, material world, we have no experience of the spiritual world, but we can get a glimpse idea what is spirit and what is matter. Just try to understand the difference between a living man and a dead body.